Hello, everyone. So, we're going to talk Jessica Beil. So, she just revealed that there's a fast food chain restaurant she does not want her kids eating from. So, Jessica Biel is married to Justin Timberlake, the singer from NSYNC, and they have two sons together. They have Silas, who is 10, Phineas, who is 5. Jessica, she's 43, and Justin, he's 44. So she does not want her kids to eat from McDonald's. So she was doing an interview with Parade, and during the interview, they asked her about, food and health and things like that. And she just said McDonald's. She's like, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys, I'm not doing it. They don't get McDonald's. She went on to explain that she'd rather have her kids feast on high quality ingredients, even if it comes at a higher price. And she said, I just feel like I don't know what's going on with the quality of that food. It's stuff like that I'm like, no, we're not. She said, let's go have a great burger and fries at a fancy place. I'd rather pay more for you to have something fancy than something like that. Now, with a comment like that, she could have just stopped right there. She could have just stopped and said, you know what? We're not into fast foods. That's it. But to say McDonald's and then to say she would rather them go to a fancy place and have fancy great burgers and fries. Now, what is she saying to the family who can't afford the fancy stuff? Yes, we know that in America, when it comes to kids and eating and obesity, all these fast food chains play a part in it. And people can easily say, well, don't buy from there. No, when you have people who are on a budget, don't have money to buy the quote unquote healthier foods, and they just want something real quick, then they're going to go to the cheap franchises like a McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's. Now, some people are saying they're not cheap anymore because I can't remember who I was listening to, and they were like, a filet fish sandwich is like $10 and it used to be $4. Yeah, price is going up because with everything that's going on in America. But back to the subject. So for her to say that, it's like she is belittling people who can only buy from those places. Now, I'm like people where I can say to each its own. You can afford it, go buy it. But don't name the place McDonald's and then to say, I'd rather pay more money at a fancier place to get burgers and fries than at McDonald's. Knowing that McDonald's, they are booming because why? These are parents who are working. These are probably parents or kids. They don't want to cook. And it's just right there. It's already prepared. It's ready. It's waiting for you to buy instead of going into your kitchen, slaving away, trying to come up with meals for kids. Especially, like I said, if you're a working parent and you don't have time to cook. So that's an easy way out. Now, is it healthy? Of course not. America, they're trying to correct it, but these franchises are making a lot of money. So how they're gonna get around it, unless they're gonna start bringing healthy meal to the franchises, which they do in the form of what, like a simple salad, because I think they all have salads where you could have crispy chicken on it or no chicken at all. But yeah, just for her to say, take them to a fancy great burgers and fries, that's tone deaf right there. And again, her money she can do, but when you're on a public platform, when you have social media that can take your comments around the world, people who can't afford that, they're gonna go in on you like, bitch, you're rich and so what? Go do that, but don't belittle us who have to take that stance with our kids. We don't want to, but the jobs that we're working, the hours we're keeping, we just can't at the moment, right? And then hopefully, in due time, they'll go and think of their own way how to get healthier for the kids. But I think that right there was the problem. If she had just said, we don't eat from McDonald's, finish it there. But again, to bring the expensive, fancy burger fries, come on now. So, anyways, gossipers, what are your thoughts? Jessica Biel, should she have just stopped it right there? Like, we're vegan or we are vegetarian. We don't eat fast food. That's all she had to say. Or do you think, so what? It's her money, her kids. She can do what she wants. Would you feel offended if someone said that you're poor and you don't know how to eat properly, that's why you go to those franchises while I can afford it? So let me know your comments, and as always, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching and listening.